two items, back order announcements and Snowmageddon 4 hits 40% of centers. The following items are now on back order until March 15th. Physicians Fast Cinnamon Roll, Physicians Fast Peanut Butter, Physicians Fast Fudge Graham, Thermogenic Cinnamon Roll, Thermogenic Fudge, Thermogenic Peanut, the Thermogenic Water, and Veggie Lasagna, all until March 15th. For the bars, we went through 7 weeks of inventory in 2 weeks, and the manufacturer is waiting on ingredients to do the next run. Water is also waiting on ingredients which have been overnighted by the supplier, and we've increased our order from 1,200 cases to 1,500 cases due to a spike in sales. The Veggie Lasagna simply sold out at an unprecedented rate. As business people, you have two options. You can either work the problem or work the solution. Let's take a moment to examine both. First, let me state that Chuck Sakaris is keenly aware of the matter and has been working closely with Tammy DeHarpart to resolve the problem. As noted last summer, we've increased our inventory levels in an effort to avoid outages such as this. Unusual winter weather delayed the sales push normally experienced earlier in the year, and anticipated sales spiked in the second and third week of February. As earlier reported, center sales have increased over last year at a rate in excess of the rate for the last 3 months, and this is known only about the centers that have reported sales in a timely manner. This was further coupled with slow and non-reporting centers, which impugned our forecasting ability to expedite ordering from the manufacturer to bridge the gap. Those are the problems. Let's talk about the solutions, because the solutions, on the other hand, already have been resolved by most centers. Part of the reason for the back order is due to the 8% sale last Monday, a week ago Monday. We've projected that nearly 90% of the centers are sufficiently supplied based on their ordering history over the last 8 weeks. In other words, nearly all centers have enough inventory on hand to get them to within 1 to 2 days of the delivery date of the back-ordered items in our warehouse. In fact, the date of March 15th is a safety position on our part, and we're managing towards delivery earlier than that. The second part of this solution is a workaround for our clients. Let's start with taking the heat off of you. Later today, you'll receive a letter from me to post in your center, clearly explaining the outage is not your fault. The letter will further explain suggestions for program compliance in spite of the outages. Second, it is recommended that you stop selling Physicians Fast products to those clients not on the Physicians Fast diet, so as to enable you to preserve the inventory needed to those that are on the Physicians Fast program. This will allow the clients on Physicians Fast to remain compliant. This will also be noted in the letter. Thirdly, provide taste days every day next week to introduce slower moving products to clients that have been purchasing the same products week after week after week. This will expand their taste experience, which will be preserved moving forward, and ultimately improve their experience with their program. It'll keep them compliant longer, help them lose more weight, generate more referrals, and ultimately increase program sales for your center. If a product outage was not enough, we've got another snowstorm. It slammed what I estimate to be about 40% of our centers, and I've already received notification that nearly 20 centers are closed for the day or are in an opening on a delayed start time. Solutions to this problem are straightforward. Reach out to your clients to ensure they come to the center on Monday. Personal phone calls or blast voicemail is your single greatest solution. If you have 400 active clients, you can make this call with Call CIA in 5 minutes. If you have 100 active clients, 2 people can call everyone personally in 2 hours. I recommend Call CIA not only because you can alert your clients quickly but that you're not open, but you can also invite them in on Monday to receive an additional week for free, as well as offer a diet tip to get them through the weekend. Now, the weather is not exclusive to those with snow. Record cold temperatures are reaching as far south as South Florida. So the weather anomaly is all relative. Cold is cold. It is not your imagination that almost every other week for the last 8 weeks, weather has played a part in our business. The great thing is that in spite of record-setting weather anomalies, you have all managed to drive sales upward over last year, and that's based on only those centers that have reported sales. At this stage, nearly 25% of centers are missing sales data for 2010 alone. So the sales figure is even higher than that. We just don't know how much higher. Finally, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that determines your final outcome. It's not what is between your inventory shelf, but is what is between your ears that determines your level of success. Buck up, tough up, and make lemonade out of lemons. And by the way, we have plenty of lemon chiffon. I look forward to seeing nearly all of you at next week's meetings. And thank goodness we're having the meetings next week because it'll propel the network even higher and faster. And on that note, yes, I have given Tammy projections on increased product sales in anticipation of the results of the meetings. Look for your letter later today, and please call Tammy or myself if you have any questions about the product issue. Have a great day.